Welcome again, and we continue with the top stories of the hour. I'm Randolf Jamias. Union Minister for Border Affairs, Lieutenant General Htay, received Australian Ambassador to Myanmar, Bronte Monies, at the ministry in Nay Pyi Taw on 27 November, providing humanitarian assistance for the community in Rakhine State without discrimination of race and religion, and cooperation in rehabilitation process were discussed. On separate occasion, Union Minister Htay met with Indian Ambassador to Myanmar, Dr. V.S. Seshadri, and discussed matters on infrastructures for regional development in Chin State and Naga self-administered zone with the assistance of India. They also discussed transferring of machinery and steel trusses for road and bridge construction in Naga. In cooperation with the Ministry of Border Affairs, India is going to provide 5-year assistance with $5 million each year for development of Chin State and Naga self-administered zone. In the current fiscal year, 11 schools, 9 branches of rural health center, and 5 bridges of above 250 feet will be constructed in Chin State, while 10 schools, 8 branches of rural health center, and 8 bridges of above 100 feet in Naga self-administered zone. In other news, according to MoePwint Project Phase-4, household lists and national registration cards have been issued free of charge in one-stop service. It was jointly conducted by the Immigration and National Registration Department and Norwegian Refugee Council in Malowo village of Loika, Kaya State on 25 November. Union Minister for Immigration and Population, Ukinyi, viewed the process of issuing national registration cards. The Union Minister explained the plans of MoePwint Project in cooperation with NRC. He also asked the locals concerning their satisfaction on the procedures. Moving on 28 November, Chairman of Myanmar National Sports Committee, Union Minister for Sports Thein, met with track and field athletes and coaches on training at Training Center 2, Nay Pyi Taw Layway for the 27th SEA Games. He urged them to continue strenuous training for the remaining 12 months before the SEA Games. He said gold is not impossible if they do their best. He also called on coaches for systematic training of athletes to set new records. He urged them to bring honor to the nation. The Union Minister viewed the training of athletes and gave further instructions. He also went to archery field in Nay Pyi Taw, Zabutiri Township, where he inspected athletes on training. In other story, in Myanmar medical history, there were conjoined twins operations such as Mananso and Manansan in 1971, Nyen and Nyen in 1993, Momama Aung and Mopapa Aung in 2002, Sopye Win and Sopye Lin in 2009, and Injin Kang and Injin Hlang, as well as Yanshin and Yankin in 2011. It was another breakthrough in Myanmar medical history when Mang Aung Kancho and Mang Aung Myacho, conjoined baby twins, were operated successfully at Mandalay Children's Hospital on 26 November. Dr. Aung Mya-u, together with specialists and nurses, conducted systematic and successful individual operation from 7 in the morning till 6 in the evening. Mandalay Region Chief Minister Uyemi and officials visited the intensive care unit and observed the operation via CCTV. They later spoke words of thanks to the specialists and supported the parents Uwinto and Domiatanda from Tonebo, Sagaing region. The twins were born at the Etuka Hospital in Mandalay on 15 May 2012. They were referred to Mandalay Children's Hospital. After 1 year and 6 months, they gained normal weight and development. For the operation, some of the required medical equipment and medicines were already imported in advance. The total expenses for the operation were contributed by Mandalay Children's Hospital and donation by well-wishers. And lastly, Myanmar Motion Picture Association donated over 900 million chats worth cash and kinds for the construction of 8 monasteries in Mount Rakhine State, as well as for the affected people of Cyclone Nargis in Irrawaddy region, evacuees from Kachin and Rakhine states, and quake-hit victims from Sagaing and Mandalay regions. The libation ceremony for the donation was held at Angmi Bodhi Dhamma Yeta Aloto Pye Monastery in Yangon on Wednesday. The chairman of Myanmar Motion Picture Association explained the purpose of the donation. That's all we have for now. Thanks for the company and see you again next time.